This is the Iowa Weather Report for Monday, August 25th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have a ridge over the southern plains into the Ohio and Tennessee River Valley and even into the New England states. System trying to bring this system or this ridge down with a cold front over the state could bring some showers and thunderstorms. Highs will be fairly wide-ranging from northwest to southeast, mid to upper 70s northwest to lower 90s in the southeast, with some high humidity there as well. Then this front just hangs up for several days. We'll have chances of showers and thunderstorms, but it won't be an all-day rain, at least at this point. There will be some clouds. If we see a number of clouds, we'll have temperatures a bit lower, maybe in the 70s to near 80. If we see sunshine, we could see mid to upper 80s and maybe a 90 or two. Wednesday looks to be the day that has the most precipitation around, with highs likely 70s and 80s or so, depending on where you are. Thursday, it looks like the rain could continue, as Cristobal will be moving north and east into the North Atlantic, and that tends to slow systems down, and this will be the case as well, as this system kind of starts to become very disorganized, but the shower activity looks to continue. Even as we move here into Friday, there could be a shower or storm chance. Readings likely still in the mid-70s to maybe low to mid-80s. Even into the weekend, as we head into Saturday, showers and thunderstorms could be possible. Chances don't look very good at this point, maybe 20 or 30%, mainly over the south. Some sunshine around could keep readings in the 80s with 70s in the cloudier areas. But Sunday, we'll have the influence of this high pressure over James Bay that's kind of nose into the state from the north and east. Doesn't look to last long, as another system will be approaching by next Monday, which is Labor Day. You can see main storm track across the northern tier of the country and then up into eastern Canada. And with that, we'll have a system that'll be approaching across the from the north and west that could bring another frontal system down. We have showers and thunderstorms to our east and pretty dry weather across the western half of the country. Going into the extended period, this is on September the 5th. A bit of a trough axis over the east, bit of a flat ridge over the west. You can see the 588 ridge over the desert southwest extending into the southeast. And that'll keep some afternoon showers and storms down there. No real organized systems at this point as we head into the month of September. High pressure over about James Bay will keep the temperatures here pretty seasonal to maybe a few degrees below that. But then as we go to the end of the forecast, September 9th, now we have the main storm track near the U.S.-Canadian border once again. And fairly warm weather for September standards over the middle part of the country and down into the south. And we have a system approaching from the west that could bring the Gulf of Mexico moisture up, and that could bring some showers and storms if that's right. But we still have more than 2 weeks to look at it, so we'll have plenty of time to watch it and see if anything changes. Speaking of changes, the satellite image from last evening, we had a low-pressure center really winding up over western North Dakota. That's expected to move to the northeast into Canada. You can see the frontal system coming in with showers and storms from Minnesota, Wisconsin into Iowa and even into Kansas. Watch morning map from last evening. We had some heat advisories, excessive heat warnings across Missouri, southeast Iowa, most of Illinois, and down into the Delta region and Mid-South region. A few warnings in Iowa and up into the Great Lakes and elsewhere fairly quiet. QPF chart, that doesn't look very quiet. It looks fairly rainy across the area. This is through Friday evening at 7 o'clock. Bullseye of 4.6 inches of rain just north of Omaha. Otherwise, maybe 1 to 2 inches, maybe some higher amounts. But it's all going to depend on where the storms form and how many days you'll get them.